Welcome to another episode of ForestsideWriting. Today we're going to check out some more pens. Today we're going to be checking out the Promarx Grip Sticks Pinnacle 360 pens. Now, I don't know if any of you know, I only do because I go there a lot. If you go to Dollar Tree, this is quite a common brand to see floating around the stationery department. But this was actually an item that I had picked up from my local discount store that sells all different types of items, ranging from candy to cards to decorations to household products. And of course I had to check to see if there was a stationery department, and boy, there certainly was. I got these guys along with many other goodies from there to review, so stay tuned for them as they'll be coming up. But for today we have these, and I had never seen these before. So these are ballpoint pens, as you could see by the box. So I'm excited to try these out, and they're a really great deal. As you could tell by the price tag there, it's only $1.88 for all these, so I think that's pretty fair. Now, as you can see, it looks like we have 3 black pens, 2 blue pens, and even a red pen included. So I figured I could always use the little color variety. So I figured it would be a good thing to make a video on, and I could also really relate to these pens for their grip. Another thing that I wanted to throw out there is these pens remind me a little bit of the Papermate Profile stick version of the pen, not the clicker version. If I could find a picture, I will attach it on the screen, of course. If not, though, that means I couldn't find a picture, as they're quite an old product. But I don't know how old these are. Might have been a Dollar Tree line that's discontinued. Who knows? But anyways, let's go ahead and check them out. It says the right choice. I like how they did that, the right, in the W-R-I-T-E way. On the side it says Promarx Grip Sticks, which is actually a really cool name. And I also like the name Pinnacle 360 that's on the pens themselves. And it says ballpoint pens, cap color is ink color, of course, 1.0 millimeter tip, and that's what I like, a nice pen that's not too fine, and that's just my opinion. 6-pack, as you could tell. Let's check the back of the box. Specialty formulated ink, tungsten carbide ball, which is usually a good sign. I don't know if you guys know the pen, the Cello Super Smooth pen. They have that, and they write quite smooth. If I could find a picture of them, I will put them on the screen. And it says, try these other products from Promarx. You have the Megabold 1.6, which is towards my alley. I definitely like the thicker points. And the RAF 07 and the TC Ball. I think the only one I've heard out of them is the TC Ball pen. And it just has the choking hazard and the UPC code. Kittredge Corporation is where these were from, and there's the seal down there and the logo again up top. Pretty much all there is to say for the box. Nice plain basic packaging. Now I'm quite excited to try these out, so let's go ahead and open them up. Keep them in the box, but here we have the black pen. I just pulled that out first. My first impressions as I held this pen is it's pretty lightweight, kind of chintzy, which is expected, as it's just your regular ballpoint capped pen. But like I said, reminds me quite a bit of the Papermate Profile stick pen. But anyways, the grip seems quite comfortable. It has the Pinnacle 360 imprinting in silver. And it has, like I said, a comfort grip, even a pocket clip. And this is one of those caps where you can't see through it. Usually, say you were using a Bic round stick, you would be able to see the tip. This is like the Bic crystal where you can't see through it. But anyways, that's pretty much all there is to say. Quite a plain body. Let's go ahead and take the cap off. It was on there pretty tight. And there's a better look at the bottom of it. As you could tell, it is almost like a needle point. but apparently they write in 1.0, so that's what I like. And as I'm holding the grip, it feels very comfortable in the hand. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say about these from the outside. The real question is, how do they write? So let's go ahead and find out the answer to that. The cap sits nicely on the back, which is good. Take the little index tip off so we can write with it. Oh, a little bit sluggish first try there, but seems to be coming in. Now it seems to be coming in quite well. I hardly wrote anything, as you can see, but let me tell you already, the way this grip goes outward is a really great option. It feels very comfortable. Okay, let's see how this pen writes. Writes very smooth. Try the blue one out. Very nice look to these guys, I must tell you, especially in the blue pen. We're also going to try out red, because why not? Blue one writes just as smooth as the black one. I prefer blue pens just because of the color, and just blue pens typically just look nicer on paper for me. That's what I think. So I lean towards a blue pen if I had an option. And I must say, as one who regularly uses blue ink, this one writes really smooth and looks very nice, especially for the price. Holy cow, I love the way this looks. Something about the color is really, really nice. Look at that. Okay, take the tip off of there because we're going to use it up. Okay. Ooh, I really like the color of the red one. It seems very full, if you will. Not really streaky or anything, or splotchy. I gotta say, this one might be up there in the top 10 of red pens that I've used. Why not? Let's go ahead and write some more with blue and red, now that you got a good vibe of what black pen writes. Move this down. There you go. There's a better look at how the blue pen writes up close. We'll bring it up to the camera so you can see. Okay. And I would like to do another additional test of red. If you are a teacher or an educator and you grade papers, this is a good flowing red pen. The best part about these is the grip. Just look at how comfortable that is. It's perfect. Excellent job to these pens. Now, don't forget, we still have 2 more blacks and an extra blue, but why open them now? I'll save them. But anyways, great job. Phenomenal. These pens are really smooth. They feel good in the hands. They're overall just a pen that glides across the paper with some nice ink, especially the red one has nice, bold, and full red ink. So, amazing job to these pens here. Very, very good. Well, with that concludes this pen review. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it and hope you enjoyed. If you'd like to see more great uploads, check out our YouTube channel page for more great episodes ranging from pen reviews to vintage pen testing. Links in the description. Have any suggestions for future uploads? Drop us a note in the comments, and please like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell so you never miss future editions. And we will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.